Alright, time for some solo gathering in the Black Zone. And I'm going to go to the same place I've been to the last time, to White Cliff Expanse. So the fastest way to get there is southwest twice. The last time, I don't exactly remember how long I was gathering for, but I definitely got more than 2 million, and I don't think I did get any journals, any not journals, but I don't think I got any, what's it called, fame tomes, let's say, those things that cost like 200, 300k. When you get these tier 6 versions that just give you a bunch of gathering fame. Didn't get any of those. I don't think I got any. I may have gotten a little bit of 0.3 stuff. The big stacks here being pretty useless. Oh, a tier 3 mob. I think the last time I also saw a lot of those. Those are pretty good when you're just running around to... doesn't even matter what you're running around for. It only matters if you got some normal gear equipped, so you can actually benefit from getting a huge chunk of PvE fame. While me, right now, with my gathering gear, I won't get much benefit from killing such a mob, besides the pretty nice amount of money. 0 to 5 players in this map. I'm not sure if a small or high amount of players is actually a good or a bad sign for me, considering that when you only have very few players in a map, then probably some gatherers are running around taking away my resources. Do I want to take 5.1 ore? I kind of feel like I want to be honest. How expensive is that? I would get extremely full extremely quickly if I did. Cost 500 silver. I mean, I'm not sure if that's actually the price that I'll get in Lyndhurst. But 500. I gather it super quickly. I get a huge gathering bonus because of my gathering gear. I probably want to take it. I'm like 100% sure that I'm not going to take 5.1 stone. I mean, I'm not even going to take 6.1 stone, so... But... it's probably the same for... what's it called? 5.1 fiber. I don't want to take 5.1 fiber, I think. But I have a huge gathering bonus for 5.1 ore. 5.1 fiber should also be less valuable than the ore. Kinda wanna take a look at it to see if it's actually true. Finding tier 7 resources. Probably the time of the day is good. 0 to 5 players, so it's also extremely unlikely that there's anybody here who can kill me. I do need to remember that I'm using basically the Guardian Helm ability, the emergency shield, which is great against all these dots from either bear paws or cursts. So I can actually use my invisibility potion. Because it's really good when you actually manage to use it. Not too long ago it just wasn't It just wasn't possible, kind of. Because everybody was having cursed staffs. Everyone had bear paws in their ganking troops. Likewise, using invisibility potions was basically impossible. But I mean, if I get hit by an like AoE purge while running away, then I'm also going to lose my invisibility from the invisibility potion. So it doesn't make me 100% safe from losing my invisibility. But before it felt like in 70% of the situations it simply wasn't possible to use the invisibility potion at all. I'm also not 100% sure about, because there's the, let's say, famous combo of sword W plus minor boots for escaping into invisibility potion. It may work. It still may work. It always depends on the positioning. Because if it takes too long for you to get away from the person who can purge, then the rather short duration of the W of the sword that does make you unpurgeable will not be enough. I mean, I already had that situation, but I think it was on the NA server, maybe here without the delay from playing on an US server. Maybe it would go better in those situations. It's still a really good combo, you just need to get far enough away. Feels like home here. Tier 7 stone is there, and and the tier 7 ore is gone. Like always. This 100% reminds me of the NA server. Just like always. Stone is there, and not even, and like even a pretty big amount of it. And there's just no tier 7 ore left. But the last time I've been in this map, there actually was quite a bit of tier 7 ore too. I was a little bit surprised about the low amount of tier 7 fiber that I've been finding there. But let's see how it's going to be today. Not finding too much 5.1 ore. But the enchantment rate is also not that high in this map actually. But you're going to willingly trade a low enchantment rate. Oh no, the other way around. You're going to willingly trade a high enchantment rate anytime for a map that simply doesn't have any resources. Because I've obviously been in those high level maps and there simply weren't any resources left for me to take. Didn't matter that those maps had like, I don't know, 30% enchantment or whatever. It simply doesn't matter when there's no resource up that you can take. Still 0 to 5 players. I kind of want to keep looking at this number, because it may happen that it changes. I believe that if it goes from 0 to 5 to 6 to 15, I still probably want to stay in this map, but I'm not going to be willing to gather behind the static area in this case. I think if I'm in this situation of it going up, I will, and am also simultaneously behind the static area, I will move away there as quickly as possible, I would say. Except if I have some like 6.3 or whatever, which is worth like If it's ore, it's going to be worth like 500k or something, or 300k, because of the gathering bonus. But if it's something else, more like 200k or whatever. If it's stone, well, let's not talk about stone. Yeah, sounds like the most sensible plan. Wait, there's a black dot here in the south of me. I want to check out all the black dots. Like, resource mobs seem to be spawning at those black dots. Also, just high tier resources also spawn there. Don't really need to check out the eastern side of this cliff. Of this cliff I want to check it out, but not of this one. Do I wanna look at this here? Well, there was something. Could have seen that from below the cliff already. Wasn't paying attention back then. I also may not have been close enough to it. There's this smuggler thing. It's probably worth it if the thing where you can drop it, it's not too far away. It's probably worth it in that case. But I mean, I probably just want to keep gathering. I doubt that I'm going to get much more money by doing these smuggler things than if I'm running around with tier 8 gathering gear here in this map. But I'm at least constantly finding tier 6 ore. It's relatively full. I'm getting pretty solid amounts of tier 6 ore here right now. 5 out of 5. Pretty good amounts. If it continues like this, I'll definitely have some decent money per time. And also I expect to find something good somewhere soon. Which is just natural, like finding some full 6.2 or something like that. But also constantly gathering flat tier 6 should give a lot of money. I have a very high gathering bonus. Can I reset those? I can. There's a person. This person doesn't matter. So, also I have the chance to find some enchanted wisp and get into tier 8 mist anytime, of course, which is always nice. This guy is doing his thing, but he's so super strong. You would need to lose like 80% of his HP for me to have a chance to kill him. He's just way too strong, or rather I'm way too weak. Because he's not that insanely strong, but he's really strong against me. I'm doing 0 damage and he heals for too much. That's not a good combination. Not for me. There he is again. I actually found some tier 7 ore. Sadly not enchanted, but I think the last time I've been in this map I've found some enchanted stuff. He does have invisibility potions. He doesn't have different gear though. He may be in a group though. He doesn't have any fame. So I should be fine. Looks like he's interested in fighting me. So let's show him that I'm not interested. I wonder if I should prioritize getting behind this static area. Because there's, like, maybe I should be prioritizing checking out the edge of the map. Smuggler crate. Is this normal? That it shows like that? Uncommon. This is the first time that I see it like this. So there's a green one and a blue one at least. I mean, I don't have any particular feelings about it, to be honest. I don't think it's super bad or super good. Do I want to take a quick look here? Looks pretty gone, everything. So let's take a look behind the area. There may be stuff. It's possible. So far it's not looking too hot. Still 0 to 5 players. Still can check out this this cliff here. I haven't been here yet. It's my level 64 for ore. Still want to check out this cliff, which is fine. That's path-wise. That's not going to be a problem. I can figure it out to make it not too problematic to check it out. But here all the resources seem to be gone. I could have theoretically, after seeing that most of the tier 7 resources were gone here at the entrance, could have just turned around, to be honest. I could just very likely that it's going to be the case for the whole thing. Chance is just very high. Seems like everything is going behind here, behind this place. Now I may be walking the same way as some other gatherer, making everything pretty inefficient, but let's see. Tier 7. How expensive is this? 2.5k compared to the 1000. I've sold... Oh god, was it hide or was it ore? I don't remember. There was some tier 6 resource that I've just sold on the market. I believe, yeah, in Fort Sterling for sure, in Fort Sterling. And I think it was worth 1.46k, something like that. But it must have been hide. I kinda cannot imagine that it was ore. But maybe it was. 6 to 15 players now. This guy is moving very far away though. I mean, he also doesn't have any typical ganking gear. I'm kind of far away from exits right now. I've just been seeing... This guy probably was doing something with those crates. I would call this gear solo gear, but I mean, you never may know what people do. It's kind of expensive, so he probably also isn't too terrible, but I didn't check his PvP fame. Too terrible at playing the game, at understanding the game. Because simply when you use such expensive gear, in quotes, if you're not able to make money in the game, you simply won't be able to afford it very often. If you're too bad, you're just going to die the whole time and you cannot afford it. Also, you're not going to make much money. 2 out of 9 only, sadly. Too bad, too bad. But still a nice little finding. 100k. Pretty quickly. Oh, and I also, of course, still have the chance to find some big stack, in the sense of some big stack could be spawning here in the map. Only 0 to 5 players left in the map again. Solo dungeon. Here in the south there's nothing. God, this... This little feeble frost weaver did cost me like 5 seconds or whatever. But to be honest, that's not such a big deal, to be honest. Okay, well, next time I'll be able to actually gather the full thing, I promise. Oh no. Those aggressive, suicidal titanium elementals. Oh well. They don't know what's good for them. Low level black dot. Bad wisps. Tier 7 fiber gone. Oh well, I don't like this projection. I mean, I'm already able to see what's down there here at the cliff. I hope I'll see more. Because basically now I do not have a different option really. I've been down here. Kinda wanna... yeah. That's the way I wanna go. Oh, at least some basalt. Can I do this? You would indeed need to lose a lot more HP. He is playing Wanderlust, which is kind of bad for fighting, but really good for escaping. He is definitely worth some money, so I'm of course interested in killing him. But he really needs to lose a lot of health. And if he isn't too bad, he's just not going to lose it. Against the mob. With this gear. I'm kinda missing out. I don't have to. I can take a short look at this cliff. Gonna go like this. Yeah. Let's take a quick look here. Nothing up here. Well, there's something. But nothing down there either. So... Is there a gathering area? I think the one in the west may be a gathering area. Kinda looks like it. I'm at 47% carry weight. I will reach it. I'm not finding crazy amounts of resources right now. The last time I've been here, I definitely found more. Cursed staff. Interesting gear though. He also didn't have invisibility potions equipped, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't have them. But he doesn't have purge, at least he didn't have it there. He may actually have it in his inventory. Invisibility potions and a purge helmet. 6 to 15 players now. But I've already been up there. I think with 6 to 15 players, I'm probably not going to be too extremely careful. Because still, in most cases, I will be able to get away. I would say there probably won't be too crazy, too strong ganking groups too often in this map. I would assume, because it's just some tier 7 map next to garbage maps, basically. Low enchantment, and now I'm not even finding too many resources anymore. Not that great. Well, this guy is not able to run away for sure. But I'm not sure if I can win. I may be able to kill this guy. He didn't have a PvP ability on his armor. And I think like his boots are not that great either. I mean, he's still a tier 7 curse staff. It's a pretty rough fight for me. It's pretty dangerous. But him not having an ability on his armor should already be helpful. I don't know. I really wonder if the area in the west is a gathering area. I do indeed hope so. Simply to have the chance to find such a green wisp. And also there can also just be resources in there, right? Like sometimes there are actually some resources left in them. It does happen. Like in this one situation where I found a gathering area in a dynamic gathering area, a small one, in a tier 8 snow map. What is it called? Mountain map? And it was just full with ore elementals. Like really full. There were like 7 or 8 ore elementals. And there were 2 people gathering them. It was really crazy. And so much money. Like 1 full ore elementals. And I believe nowadays it's possible to find I think old and ancient resource mobs here in the Black Zone, I think. It's possible now, I believe. Let's skip this. Let's skip this. My helmet is really good for the fight against him. Another tier 3 mob. But the other one was in another map actually. In the forest. Somebody was killed by somebody. But I mean there's a gathering, a PvE area up there. It may have something to do with it. Don't really remember the names. Well, one dude had the name with a D at the start. So it wasn't the nature staff guy who died or killed. Were 2 different people. 6 to 15 players, it's not that much. May still just be a couple of solo players running around. But there may also be a group in this map now. Definitely possible. Most of the resources are gone. treasure finally. They can be pretty good. Right now it doesn't feel like I'm making much money, to be honest. I'm not finding as much stuff anymore. I'm really not. This map seems to be emptier than expected. Probably I'll just go to the tier 6, to the neighboring tier 6 map to get up to 100% carry weight. Wonder how good it's going to be. Gathering in a tier 6 map, I mean, if it's full, then it's going to be good. I've also not really been finding much tier 6 ore anymore. It's kind of changing right now in this situation. Getting a nice little treasure. Getting some more ore here. I probably want to walk down and get this fiber. Quickly. 3 out of 5. I mean, it's of course a little bit sad that the third resource here in this map is stone. So there's a huge chunk of resources I simply don't want to take. I mean, I would be gathering 6.2 stone, but nothing less. Probably should also be skipping 5.3 stone. But I can also take, it doesn't really change anything. So this is definitely not a gathering area. So then in this case there is simply no gathering area in this map right now. No dynamic gathering area. Somebody must have been gathering in this map not too long ago. Seeing quite a lot of wisps, but it also feels like finding enchanted wisps is much harder now. I've just been talking about 5.3 stone. Let's look how expensive it is. 554. You can keep it in my inventory, it doesn't change anything. Doesn't really change anything. So what way do I want to go now? I probably want to do it like this. Yes, there's still quite a bit of stuff that I still want to check out. Every 10th resource is supposed to be enchanted. But for sure the 0.1 enchantment being the most common one. So that's it for this. But still a pretty interesting place left. Still got... I've been here, so... I've been there as well. So I just want to check out this area. That's what's left. And then I'll go into the neighboring tier 6 mountain map. 5.2. I mean, I've gotten 7.2 already. Which was great, but... this also has been everything that was really special in this map. The rest really was kind of bad now. In the beginning I was finding pretty decent amounts of at least tier 7 stone, I suppose. But right here, right now, it also seems to be happening extremely rarely to find tier 7 elementals, but that may just be because maybe too many people are gathering. I would assume that. I mean, there's one... was it a cursed guy? I think it was a cursed player. Was using a stack. I think the druidic staff dude also was using a stack. Was he? Or was he using a swift claw? I don't exactly remember. The 1 tier 7 cursed dude with his orcs was obviously using an orcs. Well, again, I'm wondering how many of these players were also gathering on the side. No matter if they're only taking the more valuable resources or if they're also taking this stuff. Because somebody has been taking the tier 6 ore. Someone. It's a little bit crazy how many of those tier 6 elementals you find. But I mean, when you're not having tons of carry weight, it's probably simply not worth it to take those. You really need tons of carry weight. It's 100% not going to be worth it when you're in a group. So this is only worth it when... This is somebody else. And I do want to get away from him a bit. Don't really want to get chased. He doesn't have typical ganking gear or anything, but still don't want to waste my time. And I still got some stuff to check out here. So there's a little bit of ore. It doesn't feel too great to kill those ore elementals the whole time. But it's most likely worth it. I would think so. Considering my huge gathering bonus that I'm getting. Really? Did I really manage to cast my E in a way that it's not going to hit both of them? Oh man. Not a big deal, but pretty sad. $629 pieces of ore. Flat tier 6 ore. I have so little 6.1 ore. I don't know if I've been unlucky with the enchantment, but feels a bit rough. I mean, as I said, it's possible that some people will be here just taking more valuable stuff. Okay, which way do I want to go now? There's still a little bit of stuff I want to check out. Somebody has been here not too long ago. That's not too great. This is a kind of a black dot there. Well, now I've basically checked out everything here, right? I've been there. Kind of want to still check out the northern side of the cliff in the south. And then that's it. Now it's time to leave. Now I've checked out pretty much everything. There's a little bit of edge of the map here. There's a black dot. I may go there. I've seen a little bit of flat tier 6 ore. Not a huge thing. Now there's a small chest here. But I'm not too interested in it. Somebody died. 6 to 15 players. I'm pretty close to the exit right now, so I'm relatively safe. I did manage to pull my tier 7 stone journal. Yeah, I'll take a short look around this black dot here that I'm at right now. 5.1 elemental. I'm not going to kill that. Oh, here the elemental is already dead. That's nice. Does that mean that somebody went into the dungeon? I mean, if I wasn't using my gear, I may actually check it. Because you just need to go in and see if the starting mobs are cleared. I mean, you don't really, because you don't actually have to kill those. So you kind of want to go a little bit deeper to check. But whatever. Not really a concern for me in this case. 0 to 5 players. And so much time has passed, I could actually go for the treasure chest. It is definitely possible that the tier 7 curse stuff is gone. Then I may not have competition. The timing is fine. I'm way too expensive to do it and to risk much. And I believe the last cursed guy I've seen also had a invisibility potion. But it was just a normal curse. As long as there are no groups, I shouldn't have too big of a problem. There's some basehood that has just respawned. Undead cape, I think. And this guy, also not a big deal. Another person. There's the cursed guy. He's playing damage stuff. So now I can deny this guy there. And we have shared loot. Does he have invisibility potions? He actually does have those. It's a green chest. And we're just sharing it. Wow. Oh god. 50k, I guess. This wasn't too great. Oh god. I mean, I didn't pay attention to how much money there was in total inside. But damn. Felt kind of crazy. But yeah, just a small chest. Green. There's just not going to be much in it. Well, I mean, it could have been blue. I don't know if a blue one gives twice as much. Now I'm kind of curious about how much was there inside in total. I was really only paying attention to the amount that I've gotten, just to loot as quickly as possible because of invis gangs and stuff. Groups, etc., whatever. Anything could happen. Well, 50k. This run is not feeling very profitable. 6.1, 5.1. Sadly, no big stack in the last map. I may... Oh, well, I may have had competition there. 0 to 5 players in this map. Want to check out all the black dots, basically. Probably don't want to check out the cliff. 2 out of 5. God damn it, I really wasn't lucky with my premium bonus or gathering bonus. But still better than not finding it, I'd say. Sadly no big stacks there, sadly no enchanted wisps. Yeah, I probably don't want to be gathering at the edge of the map in this map. Just check out all the cliffs and stuff. And black dots. Such small mobs standing around here. Does this mean that somebody has been running around here and killing them? Is it how it has to be? Or is it possible that even after a long time of nobody killing them, that they will still stay small, if there are already enough? Somebody killed the elemental there. I don't like that. I mean, I also really kind of don't feel like killing them, to be honest, because it just takes me so long, because I'm so weak. Maybe I should be using a tier 7 blood ladder, and maybe I should be getting some higher levels for my blood ladder, so... Oh, plus 300k. Well, this can happen anytime, I guess. Is my mouse now bugged for forever? Hello? Help? Can I? No, come on. What is this bug? What the hell is this? Come on. I don't want this. Equipment inventory. This must be this. If I click on it, does it stay? Or what? God damn it. I was already getting feelings, man. There's an elemental. It's not worth very much. But there's also more stuff and another elemental. Can I? Perfect. I want to do them at the same time. Did it just get enchanted? What's the enchantment rate here? 11%. Not great. This time I at least managed to kill all of them at once. Not great, but maybe there's going to be more resources in this map. Maybe. I mean, I'm already at 91% carry rate, so I'm almost done anyways. I've probably been filling my inventory at a solid tempo, at a solid speed. It's still possible that, especially with a minor tome, that I will get the 2 million per hour or more. I'm only running around for 48 minutes right now, so it seems possible. Definitely seems possible. I would very much appreciate a big public 6.3 ore stack though. Let's be clear about that. I do indeed want it. I really want it. I don't need it, to be honest, but I really want it. It would be pretty nice. Considering that this northeastern exit is a tunnel, I may want to check out these cliffs here. Those are resources that I want to take. Would like to switch the enchantment of these two guys here, but even though this is not a guy, and this is probably also not a guy in the typical sense. How expensive? I already got some rare slates. 1.3k. Okay. How? Oh. I'm Probably at the last Prospector Journal. And my cape is yellow, which doesn't really matter, but I'm probably going to repair it by accident in the future. Oh, 97% carry weight already. Well, I don't really need to think too much then anyways anymore. Because I'm almost completely done with everything here. Edge of the map, tier 6 resources, please. 1 out of 5. Basically what I'm expecting from the edge of the map. Well, that's a bad black dot. Where are the tier 6 resources? This is... Come on, can I... I have no chance against this guy. Oh, come on, no. I would have had what's it called? Gathering bonus. I mean, it's not such a big deal. It's like probably 200, 300k. Well, that's pretty sad. I mean, maybe he forgot his gathering equipment. So let's check. Chat is super low. But that's pretty sad. 99% carry weight already, 100% carry weight. Okay, let's just not check. Let's just teleport home. 100k, 110k, let's say. 110k teleport cost. Come on. Finding a 0.3 elemental. I mean, it was only a 5.3 elemental, so 6.3 would have been even more sad. But still, quite sad. Let's see how much loot I've gotten. 2.43 million in 52 minutes with 110k teleport costs. I mean, that's pretty good, considering that it felt like it wasn't finding too much in for some time in the tier 7 map. But I mean, I got 940k just in flat tier 6 or 333k just from the tier 6 journals, even though I of course invested like 100k or something, or maybe 70k into actually getting those journals. More like 100, so it's more like 250 plus, but still pretty good.